Hey, welcome back to another episode of Loan Officer Sales Huddle. I'm Norm Frascona. As you know, as we've been running through the different huddles and talks and topics, we touch on file support, technology, social media, the all-powerful AI, CRM, and continuous development, which that's the topic of today. We wanted to go over something that does make loan officers better when they whether it be classes, structure, podcasts they listen to, or conferences. So today we're joined by Joe Moto-Widlack, who's here to talk about what MortgageCon is and the differences from the speakers and the takeaways you do get from it. So Joe, welcome.
Thank you.
Awesome. So tell us about MortgageCon. Now, this was something that was phenomenal last year. I got a chance to go and be part of it. This year I hear it's bigger, better, got great speakers. So why is this conference different than what more other conferences are?
So we really set out in order to create a conference that encompasses the loan officer lifestyle, right? So being a loan officer is a way of life. It's not necessarily just your 9-to-5 job every single day, right?
True.
So when you step into MortgageCon, it's an experience from beginning to end. From the minute that you see that first piece of collateral from marketing, all the time that you check out of that hotel and head home, you're going to get a lot of great content, a lot of great experiences, stuff that you won't be able to do anywhere else in the world. And then also, we're going to make you feel special because we want our loan officers to feel special when they attend.
Nice. So you say different. Is this so? I've been to a handful of conferences. You go in, there's a vendor show that is set, and then you just get beat every day, 8 to 5, an hour and a half. Somebody just preaching to you, talking to you as a talk. What is there? Is it kind of the same format, or do you guys have?
We mixed it up a little bit, and that was part of the experimentation from last year. Is that we wanted to give short, loud, fast bits of information to everybody, so nobody really got bored or nobody really lost interest. So our speakers are limited to about a 25-minute speaking time, and then it's just one right after the other. So you're getting bits of information from a large amount of people and a large amount of opinions and different things like that. So
this micro lesson,
yep.
Is it still enough that they can take stuff away from it?
You know, we were thinking about that last year. Is this going to be enough? And overwhelmingly, 100% of the attendees last year were like, this is enough. This is great. We feel like that not only do you get that 25 minutes of them speaking, but then because you're at Universal Orlando the entire time with these speakers, you get to follow up with them in really cool places like theme park, city walk, different VIP events that we have throughout the course of the event that everybody gets to go to. So
okay. Nice. I know when I was there, I was leery at first when I saw that it was like 25 minutes. I like to judge the successful conference that I go to is like, was it worth my time, my money, my investment to go? Because it's not just money I'm putting in to be there. It's time away from my family. Mm-hmm. It's super important to me. It's important to all of us. But the lessons they gave you they were just jam-packed. And when we left, what I liked was a lot of them had like a QR code for the stuff that was on there. So even though it was fast-paced, you got a copy of the information that was there, or there was ways to contact them. And they made themselves available. Who's been to conferences that the speaker shows up, they do their talk, and they bolt? You don't see them anymore. And I think that was one of the big differences is the speakers stayed last year. And is that kind of the same plan that they're going to stay and talk? Because a lot of times we have different questions that, I know you touched on up there, but for my specific area, because there's a bunch of different areas all across the country. Mm-hmm. For my area, I want to know about A. And then they were able to have that one-on-one time. So it's almost like you got a sneak piece VIP pass to have access to them, but you don't get that. You don't get that.
Yeah.
Speakers, since we're talking, who are some of the speakers?
So we got some speakers that are coming back from last year. As we have Kyle Draper coming back talking about social media.
Phenomenal.
Jamie Miller is talking about conscious communication and how to communicate with your clients. Chris Vincent, CEO of Windsor Mortgage, is coming back this year. And then we got some really great big names. Sean Kaplan, Katie Sweeney from Brokers Coalition, Jonathan Haddad from AIM, Fuse. It's going to be great. And then also some social media personalities within the mortgage world, Mandy Phillips, Rebecca Richardson, Luke Shankula. It's a really great mix of about 18 speakers that are going to be there through the course of the 2 days. And you're right, we do a little trade show at the beginning, at the end. It is going to be rather small, but the difference with MortgageCon is everything is an experience. So you're actually going to get a themed trade show. We have our mascot, or our icon, Cindy and Alones, who is an explorer, and Moonlight Explorer, who is a loan originator who comes in and basically wants to be that best mortgage originator that she can. So she goes on an adventure. You're going to follow her through her entire storyline. Our trade show actually takes place in her house, which is kind of cool. And then from there, you get to go on an adventure in the jungle. So when you see that stage, when you walk in for the first time, not only are you getting amazing content, but you're going to feel like you're in South American jungle hunting for treasure, which is pretty cool.
Nice. I like the name, Cindy and Alones. You heard it.
Yes.
Heard it here. So it sounds like she's going to be on an adventure trying to pick up the best parts of knowledge from all these different speakers. Is that so as she grows and as her journey? Now, some of these speakers, I mean, they have huge followings. So it doesn't matter, from my understanding, it doesn't matter if you're a high level loan officer or if you're, you know, not just starting out, but you've been in the business a little bit and you're not where you want to be. It sounds like everybody's going to have great takeaways to get to the next level, what they're looking to do. What are some takeaways that happened last year, or are you thinking for this year?
I think you're going to get a large spectrum of what the industry is going to do in the next couple of months, and how things are going to, you know, and how to navigate that. It's been such a dry spell. And then when we came up with MortgageCon, we wanted it to be a celebration of the loan officer to enjoy a conference, especially after the past couple of years that we've had, right? We went from the highest of highs to kind of the lowest of lows that we've had in a while. Now we're kind of creeping back up that roller coaster. So that's why you're going to come ride some roller coasters with us and have some fun.
Nice. So. I love that plug. So what they're saying, it's going to be changing and going, like, think about the information you can take away that's going to put you in the spot you want to be. Because if we're not getting in front of our people right now, you're going to be late to the party. So the guys that are coming out and speaking, the ladies that are coming out and speaking, they're gonna map out some great stuff for you so that you understand and know where you want to get your business, no matter what level you're at right now, where it's actually where your next level is gonna be. So it's gonna be some good stuff there. So I know it's more than just a mortgage at where is it? It's not even at a hotel.
Nope. So our host hotel is Hard Rock Hotel in Orlando, right? Okay. That's where you're basically staying overnight. But our seminars are actually held in a private soundstage on the back lot of Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, right? So this is where movies were filmed, TV shows were filmed. We're not doing it in some boring exhibit hall. It is literally in a working soundstage. And then some of the private parties, we're going to actually have a private, our finale is a VIP experience inside the theme park of Universal Studios, where we're actually going to get a VIP viewing of their Mardi Gras parade with a celebration out in the street. That's just going to be for all MortgageCon attendees.
Okay.
You know, if you've ever seen their Mardi Gras parade, it's pretty darn cool. They use the same vendors who make the floats for the Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans to make these floats. So it's as authentic as you're going to get without actually being in New Orleans or anywhere in Louisiana. So
I like that. I like that a lot. So now there's the Hard Rock Hotel. There's a soundstage. Any kind of access to the park?
Oh yeah. So if you do have the ability in order to purchase tickets, right, in order to get into the park after that seminar, and it's both parks, so you'll be able to either go over to Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios, and then take the Hogwarts Express in between if you want. And then if you're staying on property, one of the great things is being at the host hotel is you get express passes. So front of the line access from the minute you walk in all the way to when you want, so you don't have to wait in any lines.
I was hoping that was coming back, because that was one of my favorite things from last year, is the groups that we were walking around talking to, networking with, and building that relationship that we talk about. You then just continue to walk right in front of the line, do your ride, and get right back to talking, sharing. It was just such a fun VIP feel of an experience, and that was great. So I'm glad that came back around. If somebody wants to check out and look at or buy tickets, how do they find MortgageCon?
Yep. So go to our website, www.mortgagecon2025.com, And then for Loan Officer Sales Huddle, we actually have a promo code. Okay. So LOSH Adventure. We'll put that at the bottom of the screen, and you get $100 off your admission into the event. So great experience. It is totally worth it. And then wait till you see what we have for 2026 too.
Nice. I like the tee up teaser. And you're welcome. The discount code I just found out when you guys found out. I didn't even know they were putting that on there. So enjoy that $100. I took care of it for you. So, but Joe, thank you for coming on and hanging out. Remember, if you are going to work at being a bigger, better broker, loan officer, mortgage lender, you do have to focus on yourself and your training and continue your development. This is a fantastic opportunity joining Joe and the entire team out at MortgageCon2025 at Universal. Everybody have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining us on Loan Officer Sales Huddle. We'll see you guys soon.